Hiya, family. My name is Donna. Some of you may know me as the lady who says, young man. Well, we're in the HalleluYah scriptures, the witness of the 12 ancestors, sometimes known as patriarchs. And this is number 7, which is the tribe of Dan, the witness of Dan. Again, this is HalleluYah scriptures, the witness of the 12 ancestors, patriarchs, the witness of Dan. And just give me a second. I have to put it on this table here. Just give me a second, family. There we go. Shabbat Shalom, family. This is HalleluYah scriptures, the witness of the 12 ancestors, 12 patriarchs, and this is the witness of Dan. And here we go. The copy of the words of Dan, which he spoke to his sons in his last days, in the 125th year of his life. For he called together his family and said, listen to my words, your sons of Dan, and give heed to the words of your father. I have proven in my heart and in my whole life that truth with right ruling is good and well-pleasing to HalleluYah, and that falsehood and anger are evil because they teach men all wickedness. Therefore, my sons, I confess to you this day that in my heart I resolved to put to death Joseph, my brother, the true and good man. And I rejoice that he was sold, because his father loved him more than us. For the spirit of jealousy and selfishness said to me, you yourself are also his son. And one of the spirits of Beliar stirred me up, saying, take your sword and slay Joseph with it, so your father shall love you when he is dead. Now this is the spirit of anger that persuaded me to crush Joseph as a leopard crushes a kid. But the HalleluYah of my fathers did not allow him to fall into my hands, so that I would find him alone and slay him, and cause a second tribe to be destroyed in Yisrael. Chapter 2. And now, my sons, see, I am dying, and I tell you truly, that unless you guard yourselves from the spirit of falsehood and of anger and love, truth, and patience, you shall perish. For anger is blindness, and does not allow one to see the face of any man with truth. For though it be a father or a mother, he behaves as enemies towards them. Though it be a brother, he does not acknowledge him. Though it be a Nabi of Yahuwah, he disobeys him. Though a righteous man, he does not regard him. Though a friend, he does not recognize him. For the spirit of anger surrounds him with the net of deceit, and blinds his eyes and darkens his heart through falsehood, and gives him its own distinct vision. And with what does it surround his eyes? With hatred of heart, so as to be envious of his brother. Chapter 3. For anger is an evil matter, my sons, for it troubles even the being itself, and it makes the body of the angry man its own, and it gains mastery over his being, and it brings power upon the body to work all wickedness. And when the body does all these matters, the being determines what is done to be right, since it does not see righteously. Therefore, he that is angry, if he is a mighty man, has a threefold power in his anger. One by the help of his servants, and a second by his wealth, by which he wickedly persuades and overcomes, and thirdly, having his own natural power, by this he works the evil. And though the man of wrath is weak, yet he has power twofold of that which is by nature. For wrath continually aids in lawlessness. This spirit always goes with falsehood at the right hand of Satan, that his deeds may be worked with cruelty and falsehood. Chapter 4. Understand, therefore, the power of wrath, that it is worthless. For first of all, it gives provocation by word, then by deeds it strengthens he who is angry, and with sharp losses disturbs his heart, and so stirs up his being with great wrath. Therefore, when anyone speaks against you, do not be moved to anger. And if any man praises you as Kodeshman, do not be uplifted. Do not be moved either to delight or to disgust. For first it pleases the hearing, and so makes the heart keen to perceive the grounds of provocation, and then being enraged, he thinks that his anger is proven right. If you fall into any loss of ruin, my sons, do not be afflicted, for this very spirit makes that which is perishable desirable, in order that he may be enraged through the affliction. Sorry, family. Sorry. There we go. And if you suffer loss voluntarily or involuntarily, do not be distressed, for wrath with falsehood rises from confusion. Moreover, wrath with falsehood is a twofold trouble, and they assist one another in order to disturb the heart. And when the being is continually disturbed, Yahuwah departs from it, and Beliar rules over it. Chapter 5. Therefore, my sons, observe the commands of Yahuwah, and guard his law, Depart from wrath and hate falsehood, so that Yahuwah dwells among you and Beliar flees from you. Speak truth, each one with his neighbor, so you do not fall into wrath and confusion, but you shall be in peace, having the HalleluYah of peace, so no assault overcomes you. Love Yahuwah through all your life and one another with a true heart. I know that in the last days you shall depart from Yahuwah, and you shall provoke Levi to anger and fight against Yehudah, but you shall not overcome them. For a messenger of Yahuwah shall guide them both, for by them Yisrael shall stand. And whenever you depart from Yahuwah, you shall walk in all evil and work the abomination of the Gentiles, going whoring after women of the lawless ones, while with all wickedness the spirits of wickedness works in you. For I have read in the book of Hanuk, the righteous, that your prince is Satan, and that all the spirits of wickedness and pride shall conspire to constantly visit the sons of Levi, to cause them to sin before Yahuwah. And my sons shall draw near to Levi, and sin with them in all matters. And the sons of Yehudah shall be greedy for gain, plundering other men's goods. Plundering other men's goods like lions. Therefore, you shall be led away with them into captivity, and there you shall receive all the plagues of Mitzrayim and all the evils of the Gentiles. And so, when you return to Yahuwah, you shall obtain favor, and he that brings you into his mikdash, and he shall give you peace. And unto you shall arise from the tribe of Yehudah of Yehudah and of Levi, the salvation of Yahuwah, and he shall fight against Beliar and execute an everlasting vengeance on our enemies. And he shall take the captivity of the beings of the Kadesh from Beliar, and turn disobedient hearts to Yahuwah, and give eternal peace to those that call upon him. And the Kodashim shall rest in Eden, and the righteous shall rejoice in the new Jerusalem, and the esteem shall be unto HalleluYah forever. And no longer shall Jerusalem endure desolation, nor Yisrael be led captive, for Yahuwah shall be in the minds of it, and the Kadesh ones of Yisrael shall reign over it. The witness of the 12 ancestors, patriarchs, the witness of Dan, chapter 6. Can you guys see? Oh, that might be better. Hold on. That might... Sorry, family. Oh yeah, I think I'll be able to read now, family. Sorry. And now, my sons, revere Yahuwah, and beware of Satan and his spirits. Draw near to HalleluYah and to the messenger that intercedes for you. For he is a mediator between HalleluYah and man, and he shall stand up against the reign of the enemy for the peace of Yisrael. Therefore the enemy is eager to destroy all that call upon Yahuwah. For he knows that on the day on which Yisrael repents, the reign of the enemy shall be brought to an end. For the very messenger of peace shall strengthen Yisrael, that it does not fall into the extremity of evil. And it shall be in the time of the lawless of Yisrael, that Yahuwah shall not depart from them, but shall transform them into a nation that does his desire. For none of the messengers shall be equal to him, and his name shall be in every place in Yisrael. And come on. Sorry, family. If I put it down too, I hope you can see. Into Yisrael among the Gentiles. Therefore, my sons, guard yourselves from every evil work, and cast away wrath and all falsehood, and love truth and patience. And the words which you have heard from your father, you shall also make known to your children. Therefore, depart from all unrighteousness, and cling to the righteous of HalleluYah, and your people shall be saved forever, and bury me with my fathers. The witness of the 12 ancestors, patriarchs. This is the witness of Dan, chapter 7. And when he had said these words, he kissed them and fell asleep at a good old age. And his sons buried him, and after that they carried up his bones and placed them near Abraham and Yitzchak and Jacob. Nevertheless, Dan prophesied to them that they would forget their HalleluYah, and would be estranged from the land of their inheritance, and from the family, and from the people of Yisrael, and from the family of their seed. And that's it for this book, family. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to come right back on with Naphtali. Naphtali is going to be the last one tonight. But I just want to do these separate, so in case people just want to read certain books. So I'll be right back, family. I love you guys. Shabbat Shalom.